the New England Patriots one win away from the second perfect season in NFL history, taking on a Giants team that started 0-2 this season, winners of 10 straight on the road, down in 5. Pressure from Thomas off the edge. Eli Manning stays on his feet, airs it out down the field. It is caught by Tyree.
Oh my God. This ball's thrown and Tyree just goes up for it like a basketball player. Harrison trying to knock it down. And Eli, man, I don't know how he got out of there. I thought he was on the ground and then he came out of the pile.
Manning lobs it. Burris alone. Touchdown, New York. The corner. The Giants have won the Super Bowl. It will go down as one of the biggest upsets in Super Bowl history as the Giants win it by 3.
This is how Tom Brady's Patriots could have been remembered. For those of you who don't watch American gridiron football, or hand egg for the Euros, the New England Patriots established the once-a-decade dynasty in American football, winning 3 Super Bowls over a 4-year period between 2001 and 2004. 2005? Whatever. They were led by a skinny 6th-round draft pick named Thomas Edward Brady, who only got the starting job in 2001 because Hall of Fame quarterback Drew Bledsoe went down with an injury. But by 2007, the Patriots were on the verge of completing the holy grail of American football, a perfect season. This has only been done once before by the 1972 Miami Dolphins, I think, 74, 72, back during a smaller 14-game season, as opposed to the 16-game season the Patriots were playing in. However, the greatest nerf to Tom Brady's superpowers entered the playoffs. Eli fucking Manning leading the New York Giants. The Patriots' perfect season was nearly done in the Super Bowl, but Eli slips a couple of tackles, launches a miracle shot downfield to keep the game alive with the greatest catch ever made. David Tyree sticking the ball to his helmet of all things, and Tyree was literally a blocking receiver. He had stone hands. Eli throws the final touchdown of the Super Bowl to Plaxico Burress a few plays later, and the Patriots' perfect season came to a disastrous end, losing the last game of the season to go 18-1. The internet exploded in such a miraculous fashion, dedicated sports boards popped up on certain websites to contain the flood of 18-1 shitposts. Now, Eli beat the Patriots in 2011, again, making him 2-0 against Brady, and a lock for the Hall of Fame, fight me. But Thomas Edward Brady was the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And he wouldn't be remembered as the quarterback who just let a perfect season slip out of his hands. So he just went on and created another dynasty, winning 3 Super Bowls out of 5 from 2015 to 2019, including the 2017 Super Bowl, where he led his team back from a fucking 28-3 deficit in the 4th quarter. It's the greatest comeback ever made.
Football and take time off the clock, and they've done a good job not giving up big plays. Now they'll throw. Pass is caught. That's White. Toss to White. He's in. Patriots win the Super Bowl. Brady has his 5th.
He even left in his age 40 whatever fucking season, 10 years after he should have retired, and won another ring with the Tampa Bay Bucks in 2021. You know, sometimes the GOAT is just the GOAT, and even if you nerf him with Eli Manning, he's still the fucking GOAT. Which brings us to Power Rankings episode something in the teens, Throw Barb. Let's just do this quick and be done. The map you're seeing behind me might look slow, but that's because it's a 52% juiced life map, and I was testing Grave Palms for Deadly Strike on this run. It's going to get even faster when I flip back to the Soul Drainers. So single target and AOE. I'm combining these because A, it's the same score, and B, you don't really direct your single target on Throw Barb. You just throw into the pack or the single guy, and it works. So the Throw Barb gets amp damage from a Lacerator, which is basically standard unless you roll a GG throw weapon with amp on it already. Your weapons can be whatever as long as they have good damage, and they will annihilate everything in your path. Like, it's not even fun. I don't get why people play this. And it was better before getting nerfed over the past few seasons. It's a 10 out of 10 on both damage types. It is the GOAT, guys. It's the GOAT. So safety. You have a metric shit ton of leech, you have a metric shit ton of life, and you have a metric shit ton of items being thrown at amped enemies. It's safe. It's really safe. If anything gets near you, it generally dies. I was playing this with my eyes closed and only had one real pop of my life that had the potential to even threaten me. I don't think we can give it a full 10 because there's, I guess, the ever-present danger of being ganked by super fast super aura minions, and the summoner classes just don't really have to deal with that issue. But it's the GOAT, man. Come on, it's 9 out of 10. Ubers. Well, you can't leech off of meth, but who the fuck cares? It's not like you're standing in his position, his poison clouds. Just avoid his lightning and move on to Bale and Diablo, where you can leech off of them. It's not a melee, but the standard rules apply. You kill meth and you've won. 9 out of 10. Gearing ease. The gearing isn't even hard. You can spend orts and rubies and terse sapphires you find just to craft weapons. The F magic bases is the hardest part of getting that. But your go-to armor is almost always a tooth throw, which just needs sockets to be OP rocked out. Tooth throws are not expensive. And the one I'm using is only one socket too, so slap 80 more ED onto this class. You have a variety of helms that just use anything, get sockets, and crank ED jewels into it. Everything here is just standard melee gear. It's soul drainers and really whatever belt you want to use, I guess. Whatever, the Deadly Strike IS belt, it's just standard gear. It's not that expensive. You can basically get everything you need for endgame cheap and just focus on your weapons. I'll give it an 8 out of 10 just because finding those top-end GG weapons can suck on pricing. And I guess a 3-socket tooth throw is pricey. Those can, but you don't need it. You can get 2 sockets for nothing. So, Playstyle Ease. Do I even need to write anything here? Really? You throw stuff to get life back, and when it dies in the lawnmower colonoscopy that is now your being, just keep walking. 9 out of 10. Because sometimes you do have to think, and sometimes an aura pack does get too close. It's a 9.17 out of 10. It's the GOAT. I don't care if it was nerfed season after season. It's still the GOAT, and it's still overpowered. So fuck you for playing the Tom Brady class. Pick a Ryan Tannehill class and make something of yourself. There's at least one Tennessee fan here who likes that joke, I bet. See you guys later.